Hello? Sorry about that. I have recently updated my computer setup. So now there's a whole bunch of things that I need to worry about. On the plus side, the quality of the stream should be a bit better now because now I'm streaming it to a dedicated monitor. And because of that, I can keep the game up without it acting funky. Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna assume you guys can hear me. Alright, let us just close this image of this cat. There you go. Alright, today we will be grinding for coin. I might actually consider grinding for skill souls some other time, but for now, I am somewhat low, and by low, I mean under 50 million, but very close to it. Let's see, I'm starting off with 45.7 million, and I have 81 stamina drinks, 136 majors, and 16 minors. Let us proceed. Alright. So luckily, just before this campaign began, shortly after the anniversary stream I did, I actually forgot, or I realized that I forgot to stream pulls for the reprint banners. I did pull for some units, and luckily I actually did manage to snag Nightglow's Kurogane. So, Nightglow's Kurogane is the perfect unit for this thingamabob coin grinding quest. I needed to optimize my work laptop because of his bad performance. Oh, your work laptop's bad performance? Yeah, it happens. I mean, I used to do my streams on a laptop too. Do not look at my old streams. You can visibly see when that was, when the streams are crashing and all that. But things are a lot better now. And I have a second monitor too. Alright, with that said, let's begin. Where did the... Alright, I needed this. Oops. Oh my god! Okay, you know what? Let's just meet that for this game and turn up the music in a bit. So that was live. It's a bit awkward without the Kurogane yelling out Gotaida! But yeah, I've been quite busy with preparing the stream. Actually, the stream was no preparation at all. It really kind of suffered actually in terms of me doing a whole bunch of other things, such as like I was like speedrunning eating a bowl of pho because I know that for as long as these streams go, I wouldn't get a chance to eat for a while. And before that, I had a meeting, or before that, I was setting up my table, which was a continuing project from Night. God damn, they're deleted easily. But yes, hello to, good to see you, HM Keto and Prisma. I also like, kind of rushed updating the playlist for some new music. So it probably has like the newest ones, but some of the slightly older ones it might not have, unfortunately. Anyways, let's fix this awkward lack of sound. Because like, I sort of got it turned off the background a moment ago. But oh well. What? Do you see this? It's muted, right? Was I imagining things, or did I hear music before? Okay, maybe I was imagining things. It up next. So as usual, I'll be continuing this grind. Thank you, Failing. So that I can just stock up on resources for seeding more units, pretty much. That's always going to be an issue, but you know, because I've been prepared before, I was able to quickly seed the debt I redeemed for Anniversary. And I'd like to seed Kurogane as soon as possible too. At least skill seed him. It was definitely playing Battle.ogg overhauling. Okay, I wasn't hallucinating. Well, bug recorded. Thank you for visiting after like 10 million years. Zalgus, where have you been? Where have you been? So I suppose you usually are in their streams anyways, just in the opposite side. I really wish I had Sandy, you know, because that'd be like one square more efficient than Triton in terms of not wasting a space of him hitting on the side. That could have gone setting. But yeah, I hope you guys can notice the stream blow up. I mean, it's not much of a glow up. All I did was just put it in a dedicated monitor and full screen this time. The previous issue of why I wasn't able to do that was because with a single monitor, you could put it in full screen, but then I wouldn't be able to see the OBS settings, and when I unfocused the window away from it into OBS, then it would just not play at all. You could actually see a symptom of that in like maybe my first or second stream ever, when I tried to switch from full screen and it kind of just did not move after. I guess it's a safe space or something, so it had to be like windowed for me to do it. But now it's in full screen and in glorious HD. But yeah, I'm excited to see how. Well, only I would be excited for this, but I'm excited to review these coin streams. Yeah, I'm intending to do another one tomorrow. We'll see when it happens. But yeah, I'm excited to review these and see how much faster I can clear these in comparison to my previous games. Holy shit. No, 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 no. Give me a second. What the fuck did I press? Hopefully none of my private shit is showing. Alright. We are back in business. That never happened. For God's sake, that. Yeah, I lost my flow there for a second. Alright, let's continue. So, for anyone who's really into, like, what's called hints and all that from Candy, from the Sound Accord, has there been any hints on the new Christmas units? This is, like, the first time I haven't completely left in the dark on it. Like, I mind spoilers when it comes to story stuff, but, you know, I'm actually kind of curious about which units are coming out. So if anyone knows or has an idea or has a wish for who's going to be coming out this Christmas event, probably going to be announced next week, let me know. I am interested in your opinion. Ben 10? Something about 4 character units, probably Ben 10. And that's intriguing. Maybe I should switch my profile picture to hers instead of the one I'm currently using. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. She's like got a ride for her personality. And you know, she's friends with Lee. Kind of by like begrudgingly, kind of not even wanting to admit it. But you know, half the time she's featured, she's like, well, maybe not half the time, maybe like once or two time. I just realized, is it actually covering it? Yeah, I think this poll is covering it. Let's close this poll for now. 8 votes is enough. But yeah, let's read this. I'm pulling down Kodogani's date banner. Only regular units on lineup. I don't have. Good luck, I guess. Hopefully his variant will show up then. I don't know when his date banner will come out, but that's a good choice for doing it too. Probably better chance on it. He posted like a guitar or something, and of units in the game, only like Tifon and Ben 10 are using a guitar like instrument. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of the guitar, but it's probably Ben 10's BY, I guess. Alright, consider that full and Hi. Yeah. You know, something about having Kurogane almost takes away the magic of doing Coin Quest. I say magic as if it wasn't anything but suffering, but like for real. Like I haven't thought once when it comes to arranging these units. I feel almost bad making it this easy. So I would be down for a Tifon's second variant. So I can spend all my stones and not get them again. I don't know. What coin themes may you guys be using? I think this may be the most optimal possible coin quest theme out there. But I know there's a lot of ways you can arrange your coin theme whilst getting the same rate of coin drops. Like all you need is like 2 lucky cats and then Brian, and the rest is like free game. If anyone is using Nightglow's Kodagani for this, don't forget to equip the Kool-Aid AR on someone else in the team in the main slots so that he can get guaranteed HP training. Yeah, Nightglow's Kodagani totally is convenient. He's kind of like... He's not a coin booster, but he might as well be equally as essential of a coin grinding unit as like Anvari or Lucky Cat at that point. Who needs evasion penetration when you can just remove all their HP? Who needs to worry about you know, positioning randomness when you have extended movement? Who needs to see them when you can just bring the Kool-Aid AR? You know, lots of things going on for Kodagani. If I didn't pull Nightglow's Kodagani, I would probably be using Tsukiyomi again. Did you know I seeded Tsukiyomi only because of coin scuffles? And then, when I finally fully skill seeded him, LifeWonders decided not to release any half stamina events for like a year and a half or something. And then it released Nightglow's Kodagani. And I was like, bro, what was even the point? Spirit of Zen is the one that gives concentration, right? Yeah, that should work. It doesn't increase his face start abilities, activation rate, but, you know, his HP drain is not on face start, it's on move. So it should work equally as fine. You know, provided you have that 5-star AR. That is not just a freebie. I haven't even finished using the minor drinks yet. Ugh, I forgot how miserable coin scuffles are.
I have control! 後輩、合体だ!
Hi, when does the Christmas event start? The Christmas event should start next week. Probably not this weekend because LifeWonders Number delivers news during the weekend. With that said, they usually don't release the Christmas event like the week of Christmas. It's usually a different report. They said mid-Christmas, and next week is definitively mid-Christmas. Or mid-December, yeah.
お前と一緒だと笑いが止まらんぜ。さあ次はどこで稼ぎまくるんだ?
Oh no. Plug your ears, August. Get spoiler music from The Great Ace Attorney.
I have control. 後輩合体だ.
August! It's a good game. You definitely should.
ガチで決めるぜ. 合体だ. 合体だ. ガチで決めるぜ. 合体だ. 合体だ.
By the way, another one. Because I started doing 10 days and I have commonly Hot Paradise and nothing else with the height level, are the quests very difficult? Which quests? Certainly you don't mean these quests. As you can see, they are not difficult at all. If you mean the Christmas quests, who's to say? They are not out yet, but Kamui is quite a good unit, so I can imagine he'd be helping me there. This is also spoiler music focus from Danganronpa. Well, whatever.
I have control. 合体だ.
You think they fully seated in Bari and even blasted him a bit, and this is what his role has been, you know? Oh. If it helps, the music is being mixed with my game's music, so I can't even make sense of it. You know what feature I've always wanted from YouTube? Well, I guess it's multiple kind of features, but one feature is the ability to switch between audio tracks, so that the audience can choose which version they want to hear. So, for example, in this case, it could be helpful with you muting the music. I will still hear my voice. And another is displaying alternative video tracks that they can switch between too, regarding the same theme. Of course, that would be a bit above YouTube content purpose, I suppose, making it more interactive than what videos are typically expected to be. But I think it would be neat.
チで決めるぜ。合体だ。I have control。後輩合体だ。ファイト。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。ファイト。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。ファイト。いけ。
I didn't even see how much fun I'm making per game. Let's check this out after this phase.
ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。作戦完了。人をする。やったよな、後輩。
Just a bit under 300,000.
最高のパートナーだ
It's
よ。
okay, I guess. It's okay. Amazing. I mean, 2 games, that's like over half a mil, I guess. Which is efficiency-wise definitely better than the usual half mil we get from other kinds of campaigns, or almost half mils. Which is the best place to climb the rank quickly is level 59, but the stamina is very low, 69. I ran out quickly. Story is over. I have to take a second to understand what you're saying. Are you saying it's easy to reach rank level 59 because of how quick you level up and how much and how that refreshes your stamina? But then up to 69, it becomes further and further apart that it's harder for you to actually make those gains and so it becomes slower. Yeah, well, it's a consideration that definitely happens to all players when they first start out. It's, to help you boost yourself into the game, but a longer term commitment is you're not getting rewarded as frequently just for that, and even if you're rewarded that often, it's just like more stamina. The bigger rewards in this game come from patience, not from just having more stamina. Because no matter how much actual money you can't directly exchange it for coins, right? So in the end, it's the patience. And you might be able to get your favorite unit in a particular banner, but you still have to wait for the next banners and any other banner in the future that may have your other favorites. And that said, if you have the payment power, feel free to flaunt that. Keep a number, okay.
I have control.
Oh, that's up my game. What was that? That's not a randos, it's August you know, everyone knows August. You know what? I can't remember if August is a Samo Cord member or like just the person that was from this game. But I think it was, August was someone that was in chat that then I just happened to incidentally add from the random matcher. I think there's another money cat in Ether slot, but like, you know, American they slot it. You know what incentive I wish LifeWonders would give, only because it would benefit me most out of everyone? I wish they would increase the amount of coin that Money Cat would give based on their sacred artifact level. That would actually give some choice of which Money Cat you should be using among the list. Oh, right. Also, hello, Toto. aka with the best ball. In that previous stream, I said I blamed Irby if I would get like a unit dead if I already since I already redeemed him. And I was blaming him because I forgot I was originally blaming you for it, and when you pointed out that possibility, so my bad. You just both have that dorky energy that I mentally combined the pieces together. Charge was plus money. Yeah, that's exactly right. Increase the sacred artifact level. Increasing sacred artifact level will increase the coin, but you know, isn't technically possible yet, or at least it isn't explicitly possible. But it shouldn't be that difficult to start coding in charge skill evolutions. And I definitely love to see that for more than just Lucky Cattle. But I definitely want to see Lucky Cat. That's Irby's fault if you pulled my post Connie or dead. God damn it. Toto! Leak opium. What the heck? When Leak comes out, I'm sure I can form. Because it's like, there's a good chance that, you know, they'll release the Guild Master's second variant in order of when their chapters were introduced. So, most likely something like Claude's gonna get his second variant first, then Maria, then Leak. So, when I see Claude's, I'll start getting ready for Leak in terms of saving. Yes, I demand my charge skill Evo, especially for Leaked. Holy crap, why does he have like so many CP related abilities and then his charge is not relevant? I hate it! Until now, LifeWonders did not change charge skills, only things like advantage on charge effect, example, gen. It should be possible because there is no difference between skills and charge skills in terms of their namespace. They're both saved onto skills in like the game's storage for skills. There's no charge skills, just all skills. So it should be somewhat direct to just take those and then give them evos for them. And you know, some units revolve around their charge and yet don't have good charges. So they would most benefit from that. stealing enemy weapons or something. That could be neat, but that is a completely different concept. That would require the detection of the enemy weapon, which is possible for detecting the weapon, the enemy attack's weapon, but not necessarily the enemy who you're attacking what their weapon is. So, it should be possible. I think anyone in the right mind would be frustrated with half-stamp dailies. There's not a single person on Earth who would be like, oh boy, half-stamp dailies. Especially after we are splurged all this time with better alternatives. Oh, I meant CP drain as a vague allusion to stealing any... Oh yeah, that was like, you know, Gen 1 reasoning, but now it's like they actually have ability to do that. With the, you know, skills as statuses, skill acquisition statuses. It's totally possible now for sure, not just stealing CP, that's bullshit. And it's not even stealing CP, it's just reducing it. Now we have legit steal with a Jurong, but not a... No, Leak just reduced the fuck. Early CP battery seem to have bad charge skills as balance. Yeah, unfortunately. Hold on, please. Even though it's not even drained. Did they have drained back then? I feel like drain might not have been a release status. Sorry, I'm just really fighting for now. Usually the genre is not my cup of tea, but you know, the context of this stuff matters a lot. Alright, looks like Peta is reached his level cap. So let's swap out units for now. I have so much units I need to level. Oh boy. Alright, let's just throw in... Actually, you know, I don't need to change units right now, I just need to limit break Peta. After 2 million years of backtracking away from the battle selection. I would be leveling Santa Yu right now, it's 5, but I don't have enough cost. Alright, we now turn to your scheduled programming.
I have control.
I don't think Drain was added until like Pumpkin, which was like the first Halloween event. But did the first Halloween event come in? Yeah, it must have been like almost a year, but not quite, because like October, November. Yeah, it's like the event before Christmas generally, or the 2 events before Christmas.
I have control. 合体だ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。よくも暴れ回ったものだ。話は指導室で聞かせてもらおう。俺の生徒を泣かせたか。合体だ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。I have control。後輩合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。お前と一緒だと笑いが止まらんぜ。さあ次はどこで稼ぎまくるんだ。さあ準備は大丈夫かい。合体だ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。I have control。合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。
Oh my god, I'm dead. It's only been 40 minutes and I'm already dead. God damn it.
作戦完了。起動する。
You know what I wish I was playing right now?
お前は最高
Final
のパート
Fantasy.
ナーだよ。
I would be having so much fun right now. Too bad Q's are 10 million miles long with like 500 people ahead of you. Not even 500, like literally over 4,000 people waiting ahead of you. And sometimes when you're lucky and you get in and there's only 1,000 people, it doesn't change for 3 hours in a row. But I would rather be queuing for that than pressing Kurigane over and over again for 3 hours. Oh gosh. Maybe I should stream Final Fantasy one day. Maybe. And by Final Fantasy, I mean Final Fantasy 14, the MMORPG. Have it in the background. Would my computer be powerful like that? Understand it. Can't be tempted if you never play it. Are you saying that as the way of saying that I can't even play it myself? God damn it. Maybe I will queue for it. Maybe. But then when I get in, I still can't play because I'm grinding. And then I'll be kicked out, and then I'll be sad. That'll be too depressing. Maybe not, but... Listen, forget critical acclaim. Just go into the game and see if you like it or not. Now, people will tell you that the base game isn't, as amazing as the expansion. And, I would say it's true too. But at the same time, like, fundamentally, the base game is going to be just like the rest of the expansion too, in terms of how you play them. And it can be fun. I would say if you ever try Final Fantasy, ask yourself how much you enjoyed the duty experience, as in the duty roulette. Playing with other people, the main shtick of the game is that it is cooperative, unlike other MMOs. There's a huge emphasis on playing together with those duties. In fact, I would consider that the main theme, and everything else just fluff. Just including the story. Well, the main story is interesting too, but only after the first expansion. In which case, the only thing you're really going to be enjoying is the duties at that point. Ask yourself if you enjoy the duties. The character screen is not so intensive that it'll fry your computers just queuing. Just move around occasionally. But look at this Tempest. Just join even though you won't do anything. Too busy? Oh, you don't have time? That's unfortunate. But also understand when on your schedule. It is definitely a kind of game that will take away a lot of your free time. It will warp your priorities into saying, instead of transcribing music, I will play Final Fantasy until it is 4 AM. If you enjoy the game, that is. With that said, you can always go cold turkey anytime you want. Whenever I get a subscription for a game, I unsubscribe right away just so that I'm paying for exactly just the 1 month and it doesn't run over. I hardly have time for that either. My slowly deteriorating Toto channel. Oh no. Windy Vessel gone for good. Sad. Well, prioritize what you want at the time. At least, what's it called? Lazy Totodile is still raking in that YouTube though. One of these days I'll have 1,000 subs and I'll be one of
金福林の蔵を持て合体だガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have control 後輩変更た合体だ池君ガチで決めるぜ合体だ
Oh yeah, I forgot it again here.
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have 合体だ
Okay.
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have 合体だいけ お前と一緒だと笑いが止まらんぜさあ次はどこで稼ぎまくるんだ
By the way, with my new computer setup, I also attached my piano here. In order to smoothly it in. I wish I could like that song more, but I just can't because it's spoiler music. I have it in my playlist, but I feel like I'm missing most of the impact because I don't know the original context of it.
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have control 合体だいけ ガチで決めるぜ合体だ合体だ
That's not what I mean. I mean, yes, that too, but like, the actual event's not translated yet, right? And it's not officially translated, so I didn't check it out, obviously, which means I have no idea what Human's deal is, even if Human thought I'd love to know more about him, but I shall reserve that for when the translation comes up. Is the end game? Is this the end game of a version of grinding? People didn't think so because we didn't have a half stamina campaign for a long time, but yes, it's back, and so we're back to doing this. Although honestly, this is the first time half stamina campaigns have been out ever since Nico's Kurgani came out. This is probably as efficient as you'll ever get with this, save for replacing Legion with a Sandayu 3, but I don't have him, so but that's like only a fraction of a second you're saving at that point. Also, it was really cool of LifeWonders to release an AR that made seeding my Tachikata pointless. Yeah, honestly, a lot of these that AR made things it's good, I think, in terms of I don't have to seek Kurugani technically, but like there's still a lot of units where it's still necessary. Doesn't Tachikaro have any face start abilities that's 90%, or is it all when attacking? I don't even remember his bit, honestly. It's like he's stronger when he doesn't have buffs and he loses all his buffs or something, but then he removes their buffs, some shit like that. Remember, he's a good emotional character slash character development event. I would not know. All I know is that he's hot and he can make me yell like a newborn entity. For what reason do people play this game? I ask myself that every day, and I'll let you know when I find an answer. Okay, for real though. The reason why the reason why I play this game is, it just checks a lot of boxes in terms of the kind of characters I like. Not characters as in the personalities, although it has a lot of personalities that are interesting too. But as in like, body types and kinks and like furries and non-furries, stuff like that. And not just like, before host mode, there was a lot of gay media that was targeted towards what's it called? Fujoshi. Which means they were like, the content was gay, but it was targeted towards straight women. So you get stuff like yaoi hands and giant-eyed men who are like, were female in all but name, and was extremely stereotyped, top-bottom roles and all that. But in this game, it's like, anyone is anything, and everyone's just chill, and everyone has a huge diverse interest, and they don't just make a joke of bad people, and there's like. But it's also not just that people, it's not just furries, and it's not just muscles, it's all of them, and there's a huge mix match of them. So that's why I got into the game. Now, the reason why I stayed into the game is different. But, if you want to get a glimpse of why I still play this game, all you have to do is just glimpse into my channel history. It's fun, and the community is great. The Discord server community, linked in the description. You may join if you wish, because I feel like a lot of the part of enjoying Housamo comes from participating, although I'm sure some people will disagree with that. And in addition to that, what's it called? The story is actually surprisingly quite good, which, like, novel concepts that I haven't even really heard about in similar fashion in other media. Like, not sure if it's spoiler for you or not, but it does have some pretty mind-blowing, like, time travel-ish, but not really kind of thing. It's not for everyone. Toto. There, Toto. Sending you a virtual pet on pet. I mean, a lot of people outgrow it or find it, on tolerable after a while. But even in those cases, I feel that everyone takes away something. That, some things that maybe makes them worse off, but also other things that make them more enriched. Besides that, another personal reason I enjoyed is this game has been like a conduit for me to develop a bunch of my skills. like that I didn't even have before at all, for a lot of like streaming, video editing, Photoshop for the thumbnails and all that. My speaking abilities, well, it's a bit questionable if I've gotten better in those or not, but you know, at the very least I feel a bit more comfortable, if not better at it. How long have I been playing this? 2.5 years? 3.5 years? I can't remember. I think I first joined around when either during one of the reprints for the original Halloween event or the Clash of Floats event, or the summer what's called Summer Fun Time with You reprint, around that period of time. Bold, but I won't push back further. Gotcha. There. Oh yeah, and like, do you hear the song? This is an original from this game. Oh no, I forgot he pushed. I tried to be clever, like, oh, I don't have to sing, like, waste hitting a unit I don't need to. But my hubris has led me to playing this inefficiently, and now there's one game in this entire stream that will have more than 4 turns. Disgusting. Actually unforgivable. Truly offensive. I should be arrested right now for against Nuremberg trials. So yeah, lots of good characters that appeal to my taste. Not just like a specific taste. Like, as much as I love Phrase, I love even more that it appeals to the other things I'm into. Like Chubby. And besides that, the characterizations can be good. Some of them are a bit flat, but the story is incredible, so that they get carried by it anyways. Mainly a riot. It may change your life depending on how invested you get, for better or for worse. You may find yourself developing a lot of skills out of it, whether you're an artist or a musician, or a content creator such as myself. There's a lot. I thought you had plenty of coin. Not gonna wait until that super special coin event. You mean the one that's happening immediately after this? No, I'm not. Oh, I see. Why would you even ask if you're gonna do that? God damn it. Since you are not here, I'm just gonna say hit and get good. I don't have that much coin. Like, I have a lot, but not enough to fully see it anymore. So I'm just rebuilding my stuff right now. Although I don't expect to build it with any serious amount for this set of stream. Wendy, how dare you expose me? Oh no, my crimes have been put under the spotlight. How will I ever recover from this? I should not realistically be grinding for coin. I don't know you for that. Okay, are you not grinding for coin right now? I mean, it's not like, I would understand now, especially since we've been spoiled with other characters. But people like to take advantage of these streams in terms of coining conjunction with it. So it could be good. But I'm sure you've heard me say that a million times out of all my coin streams. I've pretty much said that like at least half of them. I meant in the sense that I'm grinding coin, but like I don't need to. Oh man, I'm sort of with you there. I mean, I don't really need to, but like I can justify somehow, but I may need it later. But no, there's no pressing need for it, honestly. The only thing I could get good at is team building, and I've given up on it. I didn't know! What happened to all the discussion things? All the improvements I did on my slides based on your specifications. Jesus Christ. You're better at the game than you think, or than Ara gives you credit for. Toto, I give him plenty of credit, except when I'm being facetious and want to roast him. But other than that, yeah, Hidden's quite good at this game, but you know, almost out of necessity because he actually wheels on the game and bothers heating units. 3 years of playing and still don't know how to team build. I read that like a dumbass. Twice. Alright. Yeah, Hidden tends to be humble about his own stuff. Which is, you know, you can almost believe him after like you see how he builds his team. Like, he has the general idea of how it works, but then not really sure. Doesn't like he fully remembers them, but you know, good start. Good stuff. I grind a lot to level all my units, but my teams basically stay unchanged for months. I mean, you got Christmas, Ryota. Yeah, for all the challenge quest videos I do, Wendy's right. There's nothing wrong with having Gochi. I'm thinking of well, I already did in my last challenge quest video. I'm prepared to show my first runs until I win before I show like a character, and usually it's just gonna be the same Kokaro team for every first run. Whenever the Oath of Pioneer Shiro Air comes out, Hidden, please wail for it. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone this, but like, you actually wail anyway, so. If you wailed for Yota, you can wail for that. And then you can do the strategy that I do. $500 milk coin for the wish. No, I should be only a bit above 50 now. Well, I haven't been checking. I'll check after this. Taida? 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 Yes, I'm quickly approaching that stage where I start repeating character line again. Oh, you're muted. Hello, Hidden. I definitely did not say get good. Let me just make shit up as usual. Will they release a Rio to Skill Evo? They already released 2 Rio to Skill Evos. One for his regular and one for his Christmas variant. And his Christmas variant one is hands down the best skill evolution that was ever released. I don't use those words sparingly. I use those words sparingly, but for real though. He became literally like a relevant unit for being a first gen unit, or maybe like second gen unit. But yeah, he's still like hyper relevant now as a result. Like easily replaces Lian and in many compositions. The track that Ara's a big fan for some reason. It's good. It's juicy. It's pumping. And you know how I like it juicy and pumping. Well, maybe I'm also being like a bit personally biased. With the bass guitar and all that. I had a crush on the bass guitarist in high school, so. Oh well. Mystic Christmas, perfect chance to skill Evo here in Takamaru and LifeWonders said no. Well, Takamaru definitely did, but I agree with them. But then again, they left the spell team drying in the wind, so Christmas units are kind of, I don't know. You either receive a lump of coal or you receive like the best gift ever. Now Santa coming down to Chinny. Honey, not even a Christmas promo got a skill Evo. Yeah. Still laughing when I ask about that. Mouse. Ouch. How the fuck did you get your charge? This is not optimal. How dare. Absolutely disgusting. How dare you. But I do not have Christmas Ryoto. Maybe I'll post in Discord and friend codes. Oh yeah, that channel exists. Why does that channel exist? It's like you could just share it in the main channel. And like, who's gonna add some random stranger that will add them in friend codes? I guess some people are just that shy. So in the end, it's like a channel for shy people to add shy people. Maybe. Oh, Ara, have you noticed that your friend points is like insanely high of late? Because you've been lazy and only playing with your Christmas hero first last month. Oh, thank you very much. I did notice for the past few months actually, that it's been increasing a lot, and I was just like attributing it to my supports being increasing as usual. But imagine having to deal with a single charge on the 4-turn run. I know, it's disgusting. It's hideous. It's unacceptable. I will report this to HR. What do you mean? API friend catalog is meta. API friend? API? API friend. Do you mean like the random friend measure? It's probably all for me. Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance a good amount is for me, but unless you're like grinding like this, for coin, then, you know, I'm sure everyone gave a decent contribution. With that said, I hope I received a lot of effort during this. What the heck? I just realized I should be equipping the friendship point ARs, not these fucking E3 ARs. You know, it's fine. It's fine. They should be leveled anyways. Whatever. I can't post links, but me on the other hand. Is there an AR card that increases the experience gained? Oh, that's a long question. Yes. But depends on what kind of experience you're talking about. And yes, for any of them. Solo FP. That's it. Sorry to hear that. I mean, yeah, I haven't been using your supports lately. Mostly because I guess there hasn't been events that you've been super willing to pull in max units. Presumably Quigs is a really old friend catalog that he implemented where you could write profiles. Oh, I see. And it would auto-retrieve all your units to display. I see. That one. Yeah, I mean, Honestly, I didn't use that to add people. I just used it to snoop. Like, you know, look at everyone else's support list and be like, oh, drat, they have a better support than I do. I better try harder. Because it's like, you know, your friend list can only reveal so much because of the very confusing friend list limit that is very small. Yes, I am shy. Poor Prisma. Open your heart, Prisma. The world is vast. There's a lot of love that is out there just for you to reach. I think I remember that. Yeah, I remember it. I used it before too. But yeah, that friend API thing was it was useful to an extent, but not for adding friends. If I want to add friends, like I can just like what's it called? I put my Housamo friend code in my Discord note to myself, and then I just copy and paste that whenever I want to share it with someone else. Now, if I was really desperate to share it with anyone, I mean, the status exists. I wouldn't put my status. The about me page exists too, though. But still, like, my friend is almost all full anyway, so I only share on this. Yet another cool feature lost the Aegis badge. It was an okay feature. Like, it was pretty cool, but only because like we were lacking that info with like the friend details before. But now you know, LifeWonders is a native implementation of viewing your friends' support lineup is a bit better now. You can see all their lineup units now at the same time, and you can see their individual seating. Now I wish there was the only change I wish they added is that if you could see all their seating at the same time as seeing all their units in their lineup. But other than that, it's quite good now that it kind of makes the biggest thing redundant. It was just good at helping you gauge like where everyone else was at seating. Which is like, you know, it's helpful if you are just trying to like understand where you should be at, but after a certain point of me trying to improve myself and trying to catch up, I'm just like, I'm always trying to hyper optimize everything now, so it doesn't even matter if they're ahead of me. Like, I'm doing my best, and I cannot go any more optimal other than if I start spending money, so it's like it doesn't have a purpose anymore for me. Plus, I think I'm much further ahead in terms of coin and seeding now than others, so it doesn't matter. Yep. But yeah. An interesting trip down memory lane.
I have control.
Can't wait until I reach 120 and 2020's 5. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's the highest possible rank, I believe, or something like that. But it actually does reward you with just enough rank EXP that you can only at that point bring all 4 stars for like all 5 of your chosen spots. A long ways from me though, especially since I haven't like not in any way prioritized rank EXP at all. A lot of other people have, but that's and I tend to optimize pretty much every resource, but rank EXP is not one of them. Then I'll be done with those now. Is that I would be a bit sweet hearing that if it weren't for the fact that like Housamo hasn't even been up for 5 years, and well, it has been up for exactly 5 years, I guess now. And now you're saying you'll be here for another 5 years, so that's already pretty decent. EXP is the last thing I tend to optimize, despite still not being done. As you can see, I'm prioritizing what's called card EXP right now. Otherwise, I'd be prioritizing friendship points, but you know, it's actually kind of a sad loss, but whatever. I mean, honestly, just maxing all my mobs for the secret artifact levels is such a personal set goal that has almost no benefit at all. Is that I guess it's not too big loss in the end. I've been using my shards by EXP starts from cancelled. I did not read that. What the freaking heck? Actual worst choice ever. Right next to redeeming owner medallions with your benefit. Alright, see you in a bit, Hidden. Or not, if you decide not to come back. Well, that was my objective all along, Windy. What do you expect I was trying to do? In the end, I'm only here befriending people and building their trust so that the tears will be that much more painful for them. Rude. Ed Hidden just use someone else's Christmas tree. No! No, that's how you get to me. I guess it cascades down to the sooner I can level these units up, which is why I'm using the ARs for leveling right now rather than for friendship points. And the sooner I can start leveling Ryota again, and then sooner he'll be at the top list of everyone's wood spot. He's only level 85 right now, which is pretty high, but not 85. Right? He's already seeded for 85, but not leveled up. It's gonna take a while. I order by player rank usually, so you'll not get the top. But that's... You know, I can't even argue that, because if you're ordering by player rank, you're losing a lot more than I am at that point. What the heck? Player rank gives you nothing. Why would he sort by that? You're like missing out on more optimal units to do that. So, you know, I may be missing out, but you're missing out more. So I'm like, okay, sure. You do you. I mean, I also order by player rank, usually, so Milka is at the top, but you're also like third anyway, so I don't really need to control. Is it just so that you selectively add people that already have you already know you lead sports bar? In that case, you should be using mine anyway, but I'm pretty sure I'm fairly high on the list. Also, assuming it doesn't reset the bloody sort criteria every goddamn time. Yeah, that sort thing really needs to fix itself. It didn't used to do that. Yeah, well, LifeWonders is full of good sometimes. I remember that time they said that Soul's skill Evo or skill was working as intended, and Irby got so salty that he couldn't penetrate protection. And then they gave him a skill Evo anyways that would circumvent it. It's like, yeah, that's like turning back on when he said it, saying, yeah, we're gonna band-aid fix that without technology. It was actually something that needed to be fixed. Not sure where Ara falls in the rank list because or works on my machine. I see. Well, that's fucking. Why do you have so much higher ranking people on your list, Tony? What the hell? If you look at my list, it's like the highest ones are probably Shogun twice, because God knows plays a lot more than I did somehow. Well, he's been playing before I did, but still. And Hidden maybe, and I think that's it. I care, Hidden. I was just talking about you, incidentally. Search depths are ranked on the way, to be fair. Alright, let's see. Player rank. Ascending. First stuff. Very fast. Anyways, what is my rank? I already forgot what my rank is. Yeah. Actually, that's a lot of people at the top then. Shoal. Both Shoken. That's Milk. And Bat, and Toto and Hidden, and I think I'm between Hidden and Mary right now. I think I'm 08, but this is how little I care about rank. I don't even remember rank. Wait, this isn't, is it? Oh, it is. Anthem. What song is this from? It's not from Persona, it's from Danganronpa V3, so one of the spoiler songs in August. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are just like, oh, it's the optimal choice. I'm like, are you fucking, like, is your mind half busted or something? Get seeds, get level and skill seeds, why are you getting blossomed? Shit don't make sense. People are crazy. I guess people just want to spend the coin on level skills. They'd rather have their one super leveled super blossom favorite unit, even though it has marginal gains in their performance. This is what happens when you like rely on cheap constantly and don't just use Kotaro. You want that extra damage when you could be using Kotaro, who does enough damage for everything. I'm fully content with iGear not being 2k, and waiting a while better for a better seed quest. You mean better Blossom Quest? Oh, I am in full agreement with you there. Same mind. It's such a marginal, like, what's it called, dick comparing metric in terms of ability. It doesn't do anything except make them like tiny bit stronger. But like it'd be more worth it if it wasn't so scarce right now. At this point, I can get a lot more worth from level seeds. LifeWonders needs to increase the Blossom Quest amount in each event, though. At least 10. Here we go again, Blossom. Hidden. Talking about it. LifeWonders needs to give us 2 million free coin every day. And give us a, what's it called? 1 free multi every 2 days. I had a crap run, so I couldn't check, but Milk clocks in that second was 111, and the whole friend is at 115 feet. I don't know how Milk does it. You know, I don't actually know how long Milk's been playing, if he's been playing longer or for less than me. But either way, he's been prioritizing rank EXP to some extent. Either that or just grinding trap quests in general. Free each event is pretty low, yeah. The quests in general are just abysmally low. When the dungeon quests come out, I believe they're both gonna release the seed ones as well as the coin ones. I think I'm just gonna spend the lamp oils you're rewarded on the seed ones. Cause like, I'm kind of grinding for coins right now and this stuff. He has strong bones. He doesn't need plenty of both. I might be higher, but I might have been higher, but I stopped playing as often as I used to at the start of the year. Yeah, it happened. Honestly, your resilience is actually above average. So, like, kudos to you. Went from using every last bit of stamina to slacking really hard from a bit of burnout. Yeah, I used to be very particular about spending as much time as possible, and I still try to, but like whenever I see 120, well, not 120, whenever I see my stamina cap, you know, I kind of just shrug and say, sucked, oh well. I used to be like, oh, we're upset that part about it, over now. I can't justify doing the seed one after having done a lot of Blossom free quests during half stamp free. You mean the dungeon? I mean, the dungeons are just like, what's it called? Are you saying like you're awarded a lot of seeds now? That it's kind of just like the coins somehow seem more worth it? I don't know about that. How much coins do you get per run in the dungeon again? It's like 500,000, right? Like right now, I'm just doing 2 of these baby quests, and you know, I'm getting enough. How much seeds do you get from the Blossom quest, anyways? Because I know you get like 10 every time you do the speed dungeon. $1 million base? Oh wow. Okay. You can get in max 3 tier 3 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm fairly sure you get something like 10-ish in the dungeon quest. 10-ish seeds, that is. 10 greater HP or attack seeds, depending on which one you do. So that means it's about maybe 1/3 the worth 1/3 the worth of a dungeon. Whereas with coins,
ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。
you get about 1 million at base,
I have got
and then you get like 270 or something, or 290. So it's like also kind of close to 1/3, but not quite. I guess it technically would be. Wait. No. Sorry, my brain is like, it's like breaking up right now. Because you get more blossom from more seeds from the blossom quest in proportion to when comparing it to how much coins you get from the coin dungeon in comparison to the coin quest. Yeah, I think the seed quest might be more worth it than the coin quest. Maybe. I don't know. I forget the exact amount of seeds you get is the thing. 5 tier 3 and 5 tier 2. Oh, okay. That's really helpful to think.
俺の生徒を泣かせたか。合体だ。
Too bad I don't have that quest unlocked.
合体だ。
That tragic.
I have control.
But by the looks of it, it does seem like it'd be worth it to grind the Blossom quest over. Sorry, grind the Blossom dungeon? No, wait. Yeah, it seems like we should be doing the coin dungeon instead.
ガチで決めるぜ。
Yep.
合体だ。
Maybe. I don't know. Only 6.5 worth of stats for 1 dungeon point. Right, it was 20 summer per run during the half-time free.
ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。
If the coin dungeon is not worth it for you,
合体だ。
but it's been shown that you should be doing that instead of the speed dungeon, then I guess you'll be doing neither? I don't know.
ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。はいよ。いけ。 よくも暴れ回ったものだ。話は指導室で聞かせてもらおう。
Well, that's assuming that you actually get all 3, what's called greater HP or attack speeds from the Blossom quest. On average, how much do you actually get? So Wendy or Zalgus or whoever else does Blossom quest, how much tier 3 speeds on average do you actually get? I know you can get 3 at a maximum, but like what's the actual like rate you would say? What do you say you usually get 3, or what do you say you usually get 2, or what do you say you usually get? Okay, 1.5? Okay, never mind. That's kind of shit. That's actually just about as good as efficient of just doing the coin dungeon and doing the half-stamp coins stuff was instead. If not worse. I would give it to them if it was like, you know, actually perfect, but if it's like half as much, no. Then I'd say it's kind of a toss-up. You can choose either or, and they seem to both equal depending on what you want. Which is, you know, news to me. I honestly thought that, what's called, seeds were far and away just a much better choice. But this has informed me that I can make the choice, and it's not a loss of efficiency either way, roughly. My god, I'm doing calculations on the fly. My brain losing all its wrinkles. over 100k coin. That's okay. Depends on how many coin boosters you bring, but I presume you can't bring them all if you're trying to clear a difficult quest like Blossom Quest. And at that point, you're also sacrificing for time at that point too, since I don't believe the Blossom Quest particularly fast there. You should be studying per Blossom run, that is. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe you should rework your studying habits. Yes, I understand you can street turn both of them, but from what I've seen from spoilers, and I regret saying, is that even if you street turn it, it still takes a long time. Because of like effects going off or whatever. I should be studying as a separate statement. I see. I mean, I knew that. I was just going around. The Blossom Quest gives a decent amount of these. I see. Okay. There's a lot going for it. But I'll make the counterpoint that I don't have the Blossom Quest unlocked, so it does not exist. I pretend I do not see. So if you're not me, and you actually don't mind spoilers, yeah, go ahead and I guess do the Blossom Quest. It seems like it'd be just about equally as worth as the half-stamp coin scuffles in terms of what it loses out of the coin it makes up for in the blossoms and the XP you get. I do have an excuse. My excuse is event stories are kind of stupid. So it doesn't matter if I'm missing out the context of battles. Whereas the main quest actually has a cool story, and I would not want to sour the battle moments of them by playing them early without understanding what they're about. Well, Blossom Quest is not something I'm doing now because it was far more worth than Stamina was at half. Yeah, true. I mean that's not a relevant consideration now. We're just talking about the reason why we're bringing up the efficiency of half stam Blossom Quest versus half stam coin cycles is not so you can choose between them, because obviously you should be doing the one that's actually on right now. It's so that we can see their relative efficiency to their dungeon counterparts, and based on that, we're saying that they're both equally worth it, roughly, in terms of whether you do the seed dungeons versus the coin dungeon. The seed dungeons feel outdated? How so? Do you mean rewards? I bet you mean the rewards. Because like there's better rewards now. It used to be special, but now it's not special because you can get seeds anyways. I knew it. Hidden. I knew. Okay, swear to God. 20 level caps so I can use my coin win. No thank you. No thanks. If they ever increase level cap, I'd hope it's through another limit break stage, not through just more double speeds or maybe level blossoms, but like only if there's a new skill attached to it too. Imagine blossom dungeons, but you have to use 2 dungeon points each time instead of 1. That's a terrible idea. I hate it already. But blossom dungeons in general is a good idea. It's a limited time thing, once a day, essentially, and it gives mediocre marginally better rewards. Yeah. Well, you know, I was never particularly impressed by those dungeons. I mean, I was in the beginning, but then I was just like, you know, grinding for coin is better, and yeah. Everyone has better seed choices now. For me, I still don't really have a better seed choice unless I go like the chapter 11 one, which I don't. So. Like the ticket quests and now give like really much better rewards. Well, you know, I don't know anything about law, so it is burden I do not have to worry about. The hell are ticket quests? Actually, don't tell me. Probably a law thing. You got food. The ticket quests during events are really whack though. Again, I don't know what they are, but okay. Use up 3 tickets to give yourself 1.5 times the reward for a skill mission run. That's a bit weird. Okay. Let's get the Ether Stone for those quests, then continue to use them on the non-event, whatever they're called, quests. Also, you don't play Revo. What is Revo? Which one is? Oh, Revolution. You're not a fan of it? I mean, I kind of just enjoy it because it's like the only decent left-hand song I know that's still to remember. But yeah, I kind of hate its ending. That stupid Picardy third. You know, it's nice for the left hand though. Basically, you get 3 tickets a day max. And they can be used on special quests to get marginally better rewards during events. They have those. That's a weird trade-off thing. Control boy. Law has bad event item drops.
チで決めるぜ。合体だ。合体だ。
Go back to hoarding a million lot tickets because too lazy to use them, and then they realized no one was using them, presumably. Like, imagine max bonus in Housamo giving you quarters rewards you would get. Wow, that's shit. Why would I want that? Do they? It's not too awful. Plus, with the auto plus decent taxes, 2 drinks, I've never had it matter in the round mood. Same hidden thing. I mean, I have, but it's been so broken and shit and made me not want to play it and didn't even have functioning bell. But I finally got a new one. A new digital piano, so. And it's partially integrated into my new computer setup now, so the reason why you haven't really heard it too much before, but now you're hearing it, is because it's kind of like literally underneath my computer table, which is good. It'll make the workflow between switching to a lot faster. To clear the shop in law, you have to grind almost twice as hard in that game than this game. That is kind of shit. But then again, I don't play the game, so it doesn't affect me. So, neener.
I have a control.
Imagine pressing super gun in face force pairs. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure some buttons are pretty bad. Also unrelated, but I'm surprised you haven't incorporated a stream overlay for your current when you're playing piano tracks. I just keep forgetting to do that, honestly. But some of the names are kind of unofficial attacks, so I don't know if I want those names. But you know, because I guess I could figure it out. Maybe. I always wanted to learn the piano, never found an opportunity. Forget self-learning. I mean, I'm mostly self-taught, but that, I know that doesn't help you at all. It's fun, but, you know, everyone experiences it differently. Okay, that's not entirely true. A lot of people experience it through, oh, I was taught when I was a kid to learn piano, but now I don't remember it. Because, you know, people always force to learn piano when they're kids when they don't care about it. But, for me, it was just something that I wasn't attracted. Oh no, I'm wasting EXP. Tita's been ready. How long has Tita been max? Panic mode. This is not calm. Panic. Wait, what? I've already been streaming for 2 hours? That's wild. Damn. I mean, the first hour was painful, but this one... I think it's because we've had a conversation about fucking efficiency in dungeons or some shit like that. Anyways, let's switch out. You can spin out too. Guess Virtual needs some. Just run. Got him. The only instrument I learned was recorder, but yeah, everyone knows that. Unfortunately, it's not exactly the most beautiful sounding instrument. I don't know why they keep on teaching recorder, to be honest. That's such a weird instrument to teach. But it says, and then no one really plays it professionally, except for like weird focus songs that make a joke out of it or something. But it says here you start streaming 113 seconds ago. That is probably erroneous, but okay. Not so much about being too late, it's about not having time to be able to. Yeah, well, the secret to anything hidden in terms of picking things up is not having the time for it, but making time for it. Because naturally, things just take up time when you let them take up time. You have to put your foot down somewhere and say, I'm gonna have to sacrifice some time here and there and for all these other things. so that I can incorporate this new thing. That's just how it is when it comes to picking things. I also played recorder in lower school and it was terrible. I also played recorder myself and it was also terrible. Did not make me appreciate music more. It just hurt my lips and made me feel bad, like I was 8 years old. No, that's an excuse I can't accept then. In school, working, making a VN, and all the other lazy. I mean, they don't have to be separate. Think about making a VN. If you're making a VN, you're gonna need music. And if you're gonna need music, you might as well make it yourself, right? And a piano is a good tool for that. You don't have to keep things separate. You can make things feed into each other so that, like, all together it doesn't as overwhelming. Things make more sense. You're doing things in synergy with things rather than in spite of.
I have control.
A soundtrack can be just piano. I am Tsuno comes to mind. I'm not sure what that song is, but okay. Granted, it uses percussion too, I suppose. Oh wait, Irby's here. Cool. Dub. Treatment team. Is that what you're saying? How do I like read your not read your message the first time? I guess I just like mentally block you out for some reason. Just like I'm mentally blocking out treatment. I'm sorry, Irby, but I wish this was on. I guess treatment will have to do. Especially when you need a lot of time and dedication and practice. Well, yeah, that just comes with, like, making time. Alright, I forgot that R had a... Oh my fucking god, then shut up. I really got critically acclaimed sound. You got into one day I'll finish Shadowbringers. One day. I just came here to look at Housamo and realize how good it feels to not feel the urge to do that. Really, usually you join for these coin streams to do the coining grinding yourself. But you know, I guess we've had an abundance of coin campaigns in the past half year, so if you have leftovers, I guess it's on this right. Will you use my cat if I pull it up? I mean, I might if it happens to be there. But it's not. You do not miss it? I mean, honestly, it's not so bad with Kurugane. I have, like, had to put in almost 0 brain cells to, like, play this game at all. The only thing I needed to do was, like, think about, like, how to rearrange everyone on turn 1. But I don't even need to think about which column they need to be in, I just need them to be in specific spots every time. I mean, I think it sorts by rank. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure what it sorts by when you reverse sort like that. By a different criteria. My sound is super low? Why did no one say? Are you sure about that? I'm like looking at the sound gauge right now. But it's fine, I'm just talking far away from the mic. I'm a fucking idiot. Well, then again, I have been slouching on my chair a lot. I'm tired, what can I say? It's been a long stream, Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe that's not true. I mean, it has been a long stream, but I don't feel that tired. Fine, I'll talk right next to the mic if I have to. Okay, it's too loud now. My bad. And at the very least, I want to be legible over the music. And then you can just adjust your own personal device volume from there. Are you sure it's not just your computer, Irby? Did you end up checking the stream last time, by the way, Irby? And how there was a lot of noise coming from your side? Sound like there's like a fucking sewage pipe running directly beside your mic or something. Why is there no live CC? That's not an option. I didn't do that anyways. If there's not one, then it might just take some time to automate. It might have, but I don't know. I feel like CC kind of is there and isn't there half the time when it comes to YouTube's thing. What is that laugh? I like it. You can do it, Hidden! Dambate! Fighto! And finally, I can watch the newest episode of Wheel of Time. The heck is that? Sorry, I don't know that show. Maybe based on the fantasy books? Not sure. Books. Never heard of it. Books, I mean, in general. I don't know what books are. Is it a type of food? Alright. Well, I shouldn't make fun too soon. I know Game of Thrones tanked near the end, but I never followed Game of Thrones, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion on it. Also, I've been watching Amazon's other show. I think it was made by Amazon anyways. There was this thing about like, it was called Foundation or something, and that had to do with some sort of clone empire, and some prophecy based on math or some shit. It's pretty interesting. I'll finally have some time off after next Friday, during which I'll eagerly return to alcoholism. Ooh, that sounds like a good way to become a responsible citizen. Except better, of course, the series is finished book-wise. Hold on, I feel like I butchered that completely. Except better cause the series is finished by twice. Oh, I see. Neat. So now, I'm sure the show will be fully produced with no cuts at all. Well, maybe not no cuts, but no compromises. And each book is like a dictionary. Did you actually read them? Damn. Didn't take you for a reader, Hidden. I know that sounds offensive, and honestly, it probably is, but I don't really take anyone for readers nowadays, but yeah. You got the book 3, then I can't believe Irby disappeared right as I fixed my volume by speaking closer to the mic, and he can't give me the feedback that's proper now. Well, the first chapter was 40 pages long. Oh boy, lots of preamble there. And I dropped it after an entire page was dedicated to describing some characters. Yeah, it happens. That's part of the reason why I kind of dislike books over descriptions of things, which is sometimes it's neat for world building, but other times it's just like one scene, not necessary at all. Oof. Your volume is the same, by the way. What do you mean it's the same? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Let's move this mic right next to my face so that I'm essentially making out with this dildo-shaped microphone. All right. Hello, everyone. Is this to your liking? Is this pleasing to your senses? Missing riveting coin gameplay. Rip. Wow, when will the mic get a name? Shut up. Only the most sultry, sensual undertones from my voice broadcast from me here to you. Reported. This is NSF for New York. Alright, fine. No sultry undertones for tonight. See, Irby, my power is too strong for people to take all at once. I need to restrain myself by speaking a certain distance away from the mic. Did I just hear a notification? Not on my phone. I don't think so. I didn't hear anything. Weird. No more. I'm not getting any YouTube revenue at this point, Hidden. I still need 1,000 subs! Look at me doing these streams, look at these discussions, these high difficulty quests, these, literally everything under the sun when it comes to host films. I'm not getting any 1,000 subs. Rip me, I'm dying. At the piano. Oh yeah, that's the piano. That would be 100. You actually get 100 a year just for reaching 1,000. That'd be pretty lit. That would be helping me pay off my $7,000 setup for things. After all these upgrades to my setup, I finally can start paying about $100 a year. $10 a year, $1 a year. Let's go. I'm just saying 100 is the minimum you need for a payout. No. No one told me there'd be another barrier. If I don't get 100, we'll carry it over to next year. Because that's I'm being ripped off putting ads on my channel then, if I'm not getting paid anything.
チで決めるぜ。合体だ。I have control。後輩合体だ。
But that's still going. I didn't. Not only can I not play Xenocond, I have no idea what Xenocond is. Yes, if you don't make at least 100 in a given fiscal month, it remains your AdSense account. Okay, I see. Xenocond, I don't know what that is. I don't know what FFX is. I don't know what Final Fantasy is. I don't know what 10 is. Vast Tech? Is that? Yeah, I have no idea. I can play this shit. Alright, there's your Final Fantasy promo for today. What the hell is answers? I don't know the names of these songs from Final Fantasy. Still G, not at the end. I see. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. High E, low E. High E, low E, G. Wait. Still G, not at the end. Oh, I see. High E, low E, G, natural. B. Why even say G natural at all then? Or do you mean like chords? That's the main thing. High E, low E, G, B, high E, F sharp, G. I don't know what that is. That's the issue. I didn't look up the names, jeez. High F sharp, high G. Okay. Okay, sure. Why do you have your charge gun? God damn it. I mean, Toto can also slip me the timing yet he's so bold to write that down. But let's not do that. It's 3, 4, and 6 eighths, and then a dotted half. Six. Wow, that sounds cheesy as fuck. I have no idea what the fuck that is. It sounds like that Twilight theme. That fucking shit. You could just go look it up. I can't, it's impossible. No. 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 Is it from Emily? Oh. All I know is that some people who like Twilight in like high school played it in the class piano over and over again every time. I was like, what is this shit? Are you saying it's D minor, not D major? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. You're playing the beginning. Once you get past the short beginning, you might. I don't recognize shit. Song of Storms? No, not at all. That's Song of Storms. Completely different. It's brain rot, is what it is. Song of the Action. Oh my gosh, how does everyone know these songs? You just like know all these video game songs off the top. I mean, I knew do that, I guess. I just haven't played those games. Nor have I looked at their soundtrack. Obviously. I mean, why not boast, Wendy? Why not boast? I'm actually just like what's it called, song challenge. At least when it comes to naming them. I actually know a below average amount of songs by name and below average amount of bands and musicians by name. Don't suppose you know how to play My Castle Tantrum Deltarune? Is this never a question? What is my test again? There you go. There's your Undertale reference for the rest of the day. Nier was 2010 since Final Fantasy X came out in last year. I haven't played Nier either, or Final Fantasy of any form besides Final Fantasy 14 and 1 and 2 and 3.
Hello, Human. Since
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have control 合体だいけガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have 合体だ
Square Enix was a part of Nier, the director of Yoko Taro. Well, that explains that crossover that randomly happened in Final Fantasy 14.
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ合体だお前と一緒だと笑いが止まらんぜさあ次はどこで稼ぎまくるんだ
The chords of my castle town are probably something like C minor, F minor, B major, major.
I have control 合体だ
Cool. Yeah, if only needs enough part. Is that the song? Okay. I'm not even sure if I'm playing the right one. Oh, it's 3 over 4. What is that song? I have no idea. Every time I hear the beginning of the song, I keep thinking of Cruel Angel's Thesis. Let it be known here, folks, that I recognize less than 20% of the songs you're referencing. I am illiterate. Can you give me like the notes? Just give me a startup. The first few notes of the song. I'll never watch Evangelion.
さあ準備は大丈夫かい？合体だ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。I have control。合体だ。決めるぜ。合体だ。あ、合体だ。いけ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。あ、合体だ。いけ。
Good thing I'm looking at live chat right now. Looks like YouTube covered your first ones in 4-4. Let's see. C. Hold on. Let me continue this first. C, E, F. Oh, fuck that. That fucking shit? Yeah. Alright, sure. It went through, it's just on live chat. For some reason, top chat and live chat aren't the same. And I can't display live chat in the video stream for various reasons. I did ask for it, and now I regret it. Well, this stream certainly devolved into a music playback stream. Before copyright strike. Play at the end of the first movement of Prokofiev 3. The end for coffee. I was just a little puppet. Shut up. What the fuck? Oh, you. No, you. been like 5 million years since I've played some characters. Like, they're fun and they're beautiful and like they teach you, but they are not memorable in terms of they keep on doing unique things that you can't really rely on just memory, or rather relying on the theory behind it. Oh, heading out, Hidden? Thanks for joining. I was glad to have why am I struggling? Thank you for joining and enjoying the conversation all this time. See you around, Hidden. Fucking aneurysm. I was about to be insulted by a not memorable comment. I mean, it's not memorable in the sense that it's you can't just remember it by some easily memorable theory pattern. It's difficult to remember because you have to remember every single note. Either that or remember every single unique chord progression. Either way, it's gonna be a lot of remembering. No relying on just common pattern.
I have control. 後輩、変合体だ。はいよ。行け。
I mean, I did remember it for a while, and then I didn't play it for a while, and I completely forgot it. Whereas other songs I haven't played for a while, I still remember, because the theory behind it was just that easy. Look at that. Chopin's pieces are fairly easy to remember. But they do have like the occasional hard thing, like difficult sounding thing in terms of like ornamentation or whatever, but the theory behind it is usually standard, which makes it even more popular to play, unfortunately. I mean, I love Chopin, but like, you know, why are we still playing music from old white dude? I say it was Android for copy. It's different. He's Russian. No one likes Russians. There you go.
I have control.
I don't think I've ever heard no one likes Russians with regards to music. Well, you know, no one really says they like Russians when it comes to music either, because they don't want to even say they like Russians in association. But goddamn, Russian music is so amazing. I don't want to say. I'm gonna probably say a name that's not Russian here, like Tchaikovsky or Prokofiev or Rachmaninoff. They're all amazing. Although I bet you one of them is not Russian. I'm just a dumbass. Except maybe like Kui. I don't know who that is. After suffering in such harsh conditions, he could feel the soul of the labor put behind the songs. The base instinct of survival in them. Member of the Five. Why does it sound like some radical feminist movement? The Five. I feel like I learned something like that in Canadian history. Yeah, I figured. Five Russian composers, not the main thing original when it comes to naming. But hey, the names don't have to be original when the English is brilliant. Except for Kui, apparently. The fuck? I don't recognize any of those names. Sounds like literal Who's. What the hell? Where's the Tchaikovsky? Where's the Sergei Prokofiev? Where's the Rachmaninoff? I don't know any of these schmucks. Who's Musorgasm? Whatever it is. Maybe by sound, but not by name. Oh, Night on Bald Mountain? I actually hate that song. You know, it's so repetitive and dull. Literally the entire song is the same motif in different dynamics with different instruments. There's nothing... I guess it's like groundbreaking in terms of being the predecessor to a lot of kinds of modern music, but, you know, that's not anything to, you know, be patting in the back for when a lot of modern music in that case is repetitive. Flight of the Bumblebee? Damn. I don't really like that song because it's associated with what's it called? Technical music for technical music's sake, even though it doesn't sound particularly that interesting. And it's not even that technical. It's just chromatic skills. What the heck? What's so technical about that? Jeez, especially when it's local, not like, and it's just whatever. I haven't heard of those other ones though.
Hello, human. Since
Not even Palavush on dances come to mind for me, so I don't know. I bet they're the big five during their time, but they're not so big now. Hello. I don't know what Song of the Asians. What is Song of the Asians? Mixed feelings about Chopin, but you like. I mean, yeah, I like Blame him, but that's because one of the first music books I got that really taught me a lot about technique and about music theory was just the repertoire in his books, and then I dissected his own. but I don't know what Song of the Ancients is, so I can't play it. Not by name, anyways. Like, even like the beauty of the songs aside, Chopin is fun to play because they make you use muscles and techniques you normally wouldn't use. Like that part right there would require using both your thumb and your weaker fingers to play upwards. And an exercise for like okay, no. But hey, this is making me pass time faster. It's almost 3 hours. Holy shit! This has been the easiest stream I've ever had for now. Maybe it's because I have a piano in front of me this time. Missing that deep bass. Everyone keeps on telling me to search up stuff on the stream. I don't know, I want to search up on the stream. Maybe I should. One of these days, I'll risk it. Not today, though. Hello, rendering. Chopin OnlyFans.
I have control.
I don't think that'll help performance, but okay. Pretty strong. Getting nothing of this. Butterfly yet, dude. But it's a tramp stamp. You know, I never. That's one of the few etudes I never actually learned. I was learning at the time, but it's like, I don't know. It hurts my hands, kind of. And now I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of just the big gaps with the left hand. I'm not comfortable with. I like having an anchor point at all times, but some of these songs just like have you constantly jump to an anchor point or something. Looks like we got 15 more minutes to go. I didn't even check my total one time ever since I checked in the beginning. can't wait to be either pleasantly or surprised or mildly disappointed by Hamilton.
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ合体だガチで決めるぜ合体だ合体だガチで決めるぜ合体だ合体だお前と一緒だと笑いが止まらんぜさあ次はどこで稼ぎまくるんだ
Not too tough, not too exciting. I found it very tough. Unless you're describing law, in which case, maybe. But I haven't played this, so I can't say.
Hello, human. Since
合体だガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have control 合体だガチで決めるぜ合体だ
I just don't like the left hand of the butterfly etude. I don't like those big gaps. Like, I really suck at those. I can focus on it if it's by itself, but then it's like if you bring the right hand, and then like lose vision on it, and it's just impossible. The minute waltz? I mean, honestly, the minute waltz you can anchor because the intervals aren't that far apart.
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have 合体だ
I never played Pure Polonaise, but I didn't really like the song anyways.
よくも暴れ回ったものだ話は指導して聞かせてもらおう
It's not that the intervals are big, it's just that they're constant, so that like you can't just if it was this, the same one over and over again, that'd be fine. But it's like it's constantly changing. Fucking hell. So it's like no place to anchor and no place for muscle memory either, since you're just gonna be switching the amount you need to move every time. When I thought a rerun event was out, but nope, because maintenance it's Friday on my time. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be up too, but instead it was just half time, which is nice at least. At least we have something this weekend.
マンセンス合体だ
ガチで決めるぜ合体だ I have control 後輩変更合体だいけガチで決めるぜ合体だ合体だ
That sword was good. Oh yeah, Balakriv also has a notoriously difficult campaign called Ismani. I'm sure it's not so bad. Anything that's like hard for being hard, like you can learn it. It's like it's only hard for when it's novel, but like nothing is novel now since we have all the ever at our disposal. See? Not hard. Now, if it was like actually impossible for some people due to like hand stretch length, then that's not even just hard. That's just, you know, physically making a barrier for some people at that point.
俺とお前は最高のパートナーだよ さあ準備は大丈夫かい合体だガチで決めるぜ合体だ
Yeah, I'm not the best at doing repeated notes. It's a very challenging technique, but you know, the barrier will always be no matter what song it is. The problem with them is they sound uneven. It's honestly kind of fun. I suppose there's a decent orchestration of it by Jan Yapunov, I think. I got better after playing Shasti Piano Concerto too, because it's obvious that you're bad at him if you don't know him. Yeah. You know, it's easier to learn songs that you enjoy. So even if they're hard, you learn them faster. I don't know if it's a mark of improvement if you can learn songs you dislike. Maybe a mark of patience. Mark of inhibiting your own desires.
I have control 合体だはいどいけガチで決めるぜ合体だ合体だ
Oh, sure, go ahead. It's about time I can finish the stream anyway, so I can check it soon. Maybe in like a couple of games or so, I'll finish up the stream. Looks like we're hitting the 3 hour mark, which is exactly what I wanted to reach. I was actually doubting I'd be able to reach it, but it's been no problem to reach it. The music in the call-up Near Automata was licensed to the artist line. Interesting. Very interesting. Lots of near promotion. I'm not gonna play the game, but whatever.
I have control. 合体だ。ガチで決めるぜ。合体だ。I have control. 合体だ。
The music they used is The Weight of the World, Nouveau song, of Ancients, Atonement City of Ruins, Shade, Bipolar, Nightmare, and Bug music. That sounds like a lot. I don't recognize any of it. But for any of those who are interested in the game, maybe you should check it out. What a pleasantly musical stream we had today. Oh my god, no, I've been wasting EXP with Bertro again. How long has he been leveled? I'm a fool! Alright, we'll call this the last one. Damn it, Bertro. Stop taking all the EXP. Let's level the better walk on.
I have control.
Same, Mindy. I mean, even if he wasn't at max, I'm sure it'd be a waste of these, but same. Okay. We are approaching the last phase of the stream. Thank you everyone for joining me today. And with this last set of genocide, I bid you all adieu. Not quite, actually. Let's check out our winning and see what we have roughly amounted to all this time. Okay. So, in our memories... How am I looking at memories? In our items... I believe you started with like 4.57 million or something, or 45.7 million, and now we have 67 million, which is around 20 million over 2 hours. Okay. Like, yeah, it's like 22 million over 2 hours. Okay. 207, but nowhere near as much progress as you. 277 million, holy shit. But, yeah, at least I'm back over 55 million, which means I can fully seed, well, 10 out of 10 seed units again. Yeah, I might do another stream of this, but if I do, look forward to it tomorrow. Oh, wait, I need to look at my items for reference for myself later. 60 full drinks. Hold down, please. 136 majors and no more minors. All right. Oh, whoa. What other person song to end this with? Skip this. There you go. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. It was a pleasure, big pleasure for me to stream this stream to you guys. Did not expect to have so much fun. Not only did we make plenty of coin, well, 22 million coin to be precise, over 3 hours. We had a good conversation. We talked about dungeons and we had good musical fun. Let's do this sometime again. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and hope you guys continue to do your grinding as you wish. And I wish you all a good day. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.